Good morning, evening, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Community Manager Joe. I say that for haters' benefit. Obviously, here with Sam and Red as well. And we also have Crypto Norton Bunny Arrow with us from the team, which is awesome. So topics that we're just, obviously, the things that we're most prominent for this week is the wallet rollout, of course, claiming process, and our partnership with Ancore Strategy. So they're obviously going to be our major talking points. But sorry, go on. Yeah, so let's just get a quick update from you guys while you're here, and that way you can maybe fade to the back like Crypto Not always wants, or stay up. Totally up to you. It's a community space, but yeah. So Bunny Arrow, do you want to go first? Give us an update, a review of where things are, just an overview. Even let us know what's going on with the 10K winner as well.
Yeah, so very exciting. So I talked to our winner the other day. Her name is Layla, and she's in Belgium, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning there. Otherwise, I was trying to coordinate with her to come on and share her L1X and crypto journey with us. But yeah, she's super happy, obviously, and she said to me it's just a wonderful gift for her family. So we're very excited to give this prize away, and I'm just happy that there's another crypto girl that's part of our community that's going to be a winner. So yeah, very excited about that. I am coordinating with Layla to have a bit of an interview on her time. So I hope to bring you that probably next week, either in a written form or a recording, just to share about how she found out about L1X and what she's excited about, and just a little bit about her crypto journey in general.
Yeah, awesome. I think that's something really cool we can do as well. Spotlights for the community, and obviously getting to know all of you that are inside the community as well, and having that time to dive in and get to meet everybody. It's what creates a good community. And I'm absolutely certain that Alba will be happy to not be the only community member that's a lady in there rocking the mermaid. So excitingly for Leela, she's bumped herself straight to a turtle position. Obviously, if you're not in the Discord chat, you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's totally okay. Yeah, so thanks for the update. Any other updates from your end? Ari, any of marketing or anything like that you want to touch on with the community?
Yeah, look, I suppose probably the most exciting thing is that we have partnered with Ancore, and we had our kickoff meeting yesterday. So Ancore, obviously, they have a lot of experience in this space, in both the marketing but also in the partnership development BD space. So we're really excited about that. We're working through a lot of their contacts and people that they have had partners with in the past, to be able to form partners with, to form really good partnership agreements with us. So that's really exciting for us, and that is great for me, because then I get lots of co-op, if you like, or co-branding opportunities to do some really great exciting events, and also just collabs with some of Ancore's partnerships. So there will be an AMA series coming out with some of those partners that we are looking at. I can't drop who it is at the moment until we sign, but let's just say there's a lot happening in the wings. But yeah, so we'll have a really good, lots of different AMAs where we learn about different dApps and different products that we'll be building and partnering with L1X. So that's super exciting for me. And probably the other thing that I can share that's going to be coming up in the future is we've been talking about it for a while, and Kevin does delve into it, and so does all the community team. But we're going to really do a white paper teardown in the future. where we take snippets of the white paper and we look at, you know, the tech behind it, but also the application of it and what that will mean for the community. So, for example, if we look at, you know, micro validation and how that works and how that is different compared to every other blockchain out there, and you know that what L1X is bringing because of that, and how that will affect, you know, you and I. So when we have the wallet on our phone, you know, what that will mean and what that could mean for blockchain going forward. So that's really exciting for me. So that will probably be both a series, an AMA series, or, you know, a presentation series, as well as video series. You know, you would have seen some of the great work Marchu's done with explainer videos, but we just want to take that a little step further and delve into the tech sort of one by one, just to, you know, I suppose, enlighten everyone. And as we roll out the L1X app, you know, what we're actually finding is that, you know, some of the advantages of the L1X consensus mechanism and the way it works with other blockchains is that there's new things coming out all the time that we need to talk about that may not be elaborated in the white paper so much. So we're going to, you know, really deep dive into that and bring that to the attention of everyone. So, you know, I suppose it's like tech for dummies, if you like, for people like me that aren't a developer, that don't understand everything, you know, inside out. It's just going to make it, you know, really easy to understand the tech and be able to speak about it and tell friends. So, you know, everyone in our community become, I suppose, brand ambassadors for L1X. So that's an exciting program we've got coming up soon too.
I think this, in the white paper teardown, I'm going to have to send it through to the Matchu translator and then send that through the Grover translator, and then I'll get it at the community level and maybe understand half of what's being said.
I know, ditto. Well, I mean, yeah, well, that's the idea. So people that aren't devs understand it. And it's probably not even about the tech. It's about how it affects you. You know, what that means for you and I. So you know, it's more like the feature benefit rather than the solution, if you like. So yeah, looking forward to being part of that project. Awesome.
And it sounds like we've got lots happening, obviously, in the background. And I know that, you know, Ancore is obviously a big talking point, and some of the things we're saying before X Spaces rugged us yesterday, you know, we're really getting into good conversation about what's in the pipeline, and they made reference to there being over 60 protocols sort of already in the wings there, and that's huge. Like, you think if you've got a blockchain that's just starting out, as we are, and you've got 60 protocols in the wings waiting to come online, that's massive. Like, there's projects out there now that are already live that don't have that, and we're, you know, still in beta. So huge things coming up, and I can't understate how massive that is. Crypto Nord, any updates from your end? This is about to be your baby. We're right in your element right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. No, I'm also looking forward to this Ancore partnership. I think your guys' Twitter space was cut off yesterday because of Elon not wanting to excite the community that was listening to it. So, but yeah, things are definitely on the up and up, and I'm with the couple of phone calls that I've been on, the initial phone calls with Ancore, quite impressed with their team. Very knowledgeable. They've also got a lot of great ideas to take some of these ideas to the next level as well, which definitely gets me excited for sure, as I'm, you know, always focused on user experience and taking a user centric approach when it comes to the products and making sure that users benefit. So, but yeah, everything's going good that way. Likewise, you know, with the wallet release, I encourage everybody to, if you haven't read the two articles that we have posted, how to install your wallet and how to claim your coins, I highly recommend that you go through and read through those. Make sure that you have your wallet installed and ready to go, and make sure that you have your security phrase along with your seed phrase saved in a safe place so that you can access it if you need to before the claiming process. And so looking forward to that. It definitely goes through. It's a great article that the team put together. Really does spell it all out and break it down step by step. So excited to see everybody getting to see their coins in their L1X wallet. That's for sure.
And obviously we've got big steps coming after that. I mean, this is a huge couple of weeks coming in, and I think everything's going reasonably smoothly with the claiming process. Obviously the rollouts are happening in batches and people are getting access progressively, and obviously coming across, how do we do this, how do we do that, and we as a community are getting better at how to answer those questions and working out exactly what the nuances of getting online are. Is everything looking good for the rollout into the next phase, I suppose?
Yeah, with the next phase of the L1X app coming out, definitely on track for that. As Kevin alluded in last week's AMA, that we plan on pushing that out on the 15th. So we're definitely on board with that. Just going through last few minor adjustments in terms of the UI side of it, the interface. And the devs are doing a great job getting that rolled out as well. So we're already starting to work on V2 features for upcoming releases. And there's some pretty cool, exciting stuff that's coming down the pipe for that. That's for sure.
Cryptonaut, I just wanted to ask something related to the L1X wallet. A few community members have been sort of asking this since since the claiming went live. So a few members wanted to know what is the timeline for the wallet on mobile devices look like? I guess if not timeline, then any sort of update would be very much appreciated.
Yeah, I believe Kevin mentioned that the wallet experience, which is going to be out of the L1X app on the native, so the Android and iOS version, should be coming out towards the end of Q4 of this year.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds amazing. So yeah, there's the answer, guys.
I think that's one of the things to note if you're waiting for the mobile app, knowing that somewhere in the future or near future we have X perks coming out as well. It might be worth just making sure you're across both mediums while we wait for that mobile app to become live, because you may or may not want to do stuff with your coins in the coming months, as a hint.
I'm sensing you're going to say something related to X bucks, but yeah.
I'm not going to say anything. We're not saying anything. There's no sayings. I'm not allowed to drop alpha. I just work here. Okay, so yeah, moving on from that stuff. Well, any last statements, I suppose, Cryptonaut, around the wallet, around the claiming and all that sort of stuff? Are you happy with progress? Like any feedback you want to give, or last statements about that to the community?
Yeah, so just remember that when it comes to the claiming process, everybody's going to be on the same level playing field going into the X Perks program. And so just as your time comes up to claim your tokens, just make sure that you're fully aware of that. And that I'm really excited for the X Perks program to be fully launched and rolled out, which will be in the L1X app. And there's going to be some good things coming up there as well.
Absolutely, yeah. As I feel like I say every week, we're on the precipice. Just as a reminder for everybody, this is a bit of a segue, but it just something Cryptonaut said before just reminded me to want to say. really make sure that you do take down your seed phrase and you do take down your private key and put them somewhere safe. And I mean somewhere in a hard copy, in a book somewhere, in a safe, whatever. Don't just rely on the fact that your computer will look after it, because, you know, if you have a crash or whatever and it's gone, then it's gone. The reason I stress this is because, you know, we all think, you know, that's not going to happen to me or whatever. But the amount of countless stories you hear where that did happen to me, well, or to anybody, it's just, you don't want to be that person where you've lost your keys and you've got a Kraken level of L1X sitting in there and you're crying yourself to sleep at night. So just make sure you've taken all the stuff down. Make sure you put it in a safe place. It's very important. So anyway, I just want to remind everybody of that, because obviously we're bouncing around between wallets. We're sort of getting everything set up. It's really important you take that down just so everybody's on the same page. So on the rest of our topics for the community chat, that's probably mostly encompassed a lot of stuff. I think, as we talked about yesterday, having Ancore on board, we've got that launchpad style thing is really starting to build out, as they say. They've got some of those in the pipelines, as I was saying yesterday online. They've got plenty of projects in the pipeline. I think that partnership looks really good, and I'm really looking forward to see where that goes as well. As Cryptonaut said, and as Bunny Arrow said before, like, some of the things that they're bringing, the experiences they're bringing, just massive. Does anybody have any, I suppose, questions around that, or even just discussions points that you guys want to bring up? Because I know this is a community-based one, so it's more so just us to discuss what our thoughts are around the partnerships, the way forward, before we delve off onto one final topic. So if you have questions or anything, throw it in the chat, or even throw your hand up and come up. We're reasonably friendly. You don't bite much.
Yeah. I do see one question, but it's not related to the partnership. So I think this one would be for Cody. When will the DEX Finance and EMP non-KYC pre-sale investors be able to claim their tokens? Cryptonaut?
They will be able to claim their tokens. So if they bought in the private sale, they'll be in the private sale batch that will be going out. So if you go to the blog post that says how to claim your L1X tokens, there is a rollout of when people will basically be able to start claiming their tokens. So if you participated in the private sale, you'll be among one of the first ones. Again, we're rolling it out in batches. There is a link on there that you can check your wallet address to see if you're eligible to go set up your wallet and claim. So I highly recommend that you do that and just kind of check it periodically on that one, especially since you were non-KYC'd. So we don't have your email address, so we can't notify you through email. So unfortunately, you guys are going to have to just check manually. Likewise, if you participated in the public sale through DEX Finance EMP, that one you'll basically be later in the month. And again, I refer you to the claiming schedule that's on the blog post.
Awesome. Yeah, I think sorry about that. That answers the question pretty well. I think we have to emphasize on that the claiming will be available in batches. So all of the people won't be able to claim everything all at once. So please be patient. And if you have any problems, please open tickets. And a big shout out to Degeneration X and Super Beans. They have been smashing that. Okay. Any more questions, guys?
I think that brings up a good point too, that if you were in the private sale and public sale, and let's just say you had referrals, you're basically going to have to go back in 3 different times to claim when those dates come around. As those coins get released into those different segments, then you'll be able to basically be able to go in and claim. So you will have to do all 3 times. So if you jump in there thinking, oh, I spent $1,000 in the private sale, and then I spent $1,000 in the private sale, and I had $1,000 in the referral, so I should have, we'll just say 3,000 coins or whatever, right? you're not going to get all of those at once. You're going to have to go in 3 different times.
Awesome. Yeah, I think that perfectly makes sense. And I see one question from LMFG. I guess this one's for Cody as well. Will an issue or problem arise for the L1X devs if we wait to claim?
Sorry, that cut out. What was that? Something about if they wait to claim,
Yeah.
who waits to claim?
Will an issue or problem arise for the L1X developers if we wait to claim?
For the developers? I don't believe so. I'll have to double check on that one. I think that question did pop up before in one of the internal chats. Let me try to see if I can get a quick answer on that. Unless, Fred, do you know?
Yeah, it did pop up. Now I drew a blank on the question. Hold on a second.
I think it'll go a few
Okay,
weeks
waiting to
after.
claim. Okay. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a timeline. There will always be a process in place so they can claim. But if you wait a year or two or things like that, you're missing out on a lot of opportunity. So it's better to claim, before the end of the month when you can be able to, put those L1X coins to use. There are very generous rewards for staking and the XPerks program that'll open up all kinds of opportunities for you. So, it's not something that, you generally want to sit on. I mean, because, a lot of people sat on Bitcoin or whatever thinking, that the value's going up. But, in DeFi and even in the L1X chain, the opportunities are, putting it to use for yield. And so it's definitely recommended to do while the opportunities are available. And of course, we'll see that when the experts program comes out and the node staking and other opportunities with the launchpad and everything else.
Yeah,
I think definitely. Sorry, go ahead, Cody. Go ahead.
I was just going to say yes with the XPerks program. You can definitely, you don't have to go in and immediately. I mean, you can wait, but the longer you wait, the less bonuses, APRs, things like that will become obviously less and less attractive. But as soon as that information comes out, you'll be able to see what we're basically talking about there and why you want to get in earlier than most.
Yeah, I guess so. We can say that the issue won't be from our side. I guess the only thing is that you guys will be missing out on a lot of interesting stuff if you decide to delay your claimings.
And one other note on question asking for the bullish DeFi is how does the lockup investing work? He understands the entire coin will be airdropped on claiming. So how does the vesting work every month and how is it related to staking? And to answer that, and maybe Cryptonaut can expand upon it, but you claim the entire amount now, but the options will come at the end of the month to either stake or continue with your vesting or enter into the experts program, as I understand it.
Correct. You're going to basically have 2 options. One, you leave it as is and you don't stake into the XPerks program, or you enter into the XPerks program and then there's a lot of bonuses, rewards, things like that that come with that. But also it does change the vesting periods just a little bit. Not too much based upon, it really just depends on the tier level that you go into. But yeah, you'll basically have 2 options. One, you can choose not to enter into the XPerks program, or you can. And if you don't, the vesting still stays the same.
And as far as I understand, the retro date is September 1st, that they'll be able to then claim and then go forward if that was the instance.
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
Okay. And I see a question about fiat and from the wallet and able to onboard, offboard. Can you kind of share the functions of the L1X app?
Yeah, so we are making progress towards getting an on-ramp, off-ramp fiat kind of feature built into the wallet experience inside of the L1X app. And so I can't give you a definitive date as to when that might be, but it is definitely being worked on. I know Mike is wrapping up a few things on his end, and I believe the developers have already started developing out some of the functions on that. So it is on the radar, short-term radar roadmap, and it is coming.
Yeah, excellent. It's good to see all the questions rolling in from the community as well. It's much better when we have a bit of interaction. While we're waiting for more questions or anything like that, I just wanted to bring up, obviously we have the Australian Crypto Convention coming up very soon. I just want to create a bit of hype around that. Is anybody from our community going down? You can just throw a 1 in the comments or something like that if you're local enough that you can manage to attend that, because I think one of the things that we really want to nail is obviously if we can get a good show of people there, we could be the dominant L1X force at CryptoCon. That would be unreal. Sam, just get on a plane, make your way down. It's only a quick flight.
I don't know. Maybe they could have some T-shirts to collect while they're there and showcase.
So as a little bit of alpha, there is a conversation around some things like this happening. So I can't drop too much because it's a bit of a planning phase. But just know that if you're around, be aware that maybe you'll need to be around. Is what I'm saying. Awesome. I see the Crypto Psychos going to be down there, so that's epic. I suppose that's the main brunt of the things we had to go over. So if there's any last questions, or anybody wants to jump up and have a bit of a chat for next couple of minutes, but that's generally us wrapped on everything we needed to go over. And obviously I don't want to just drag this out into oblivion. So if anybody has any last questions, we can start to close out. Any closing statements? Bunny Arrow, yeah, go on, sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like with the L1X space coming out very soon, we are going to be having a bit of a preview of what that's going to be looking like next week. So make sure you check out social channels and, any of our blogs because we are going to be giving you some sneak peeks, which we're just sort of finalising now. So yeah, next week is sneak peek week. So super excited to share that with the community, and obviously the 15th is the date we've set currently. To launch. Stay tuned. Anything can happen, but we are. We're counting the sleeps. Let's put it that way. So having the wallet is kind of a first slice at what the future of L1X will be. But the L1X app or the L1X space it's really different. It's really going to be something that you've never seen before. And I think I said this last week, but I'm so proud and happy to be part of the team and on this project because it's phenomenal what we're going to be bringing to the community.
Definitely, it's. I think that's why all of us here. We know it's going to be groundbreaking and game changing, and that's why we're here every week. I think. Hey, Crypto, not closing statements from you.
Yeah, I am excited for the L1X app to be coming out. It truly is kind of in our ethos of what we're trying to do. Obviously, as L1X blockchain technology is already pushing new boundaries of how we experience and interact with crypto, I feel like the L1X app is definitely going to be something new, innovative, and is definitely pushing the boundaries of design, experience, and things like that. And it will definitely evolve over time. Dare I say that it's almost like an operating system for your crypto experience. I mean, that's what it feels like. It's definitely moving towards something that you would basically be able to eventually experience across the board. But I really do feel like it's moving us into that Web3, Web4 kind of experience and bringing that whole relationship of that symbiotic relationship between tech and humans together at your fingertips. And that's really kind of our North Star, I guess you could say, is where we're trying to take that app. So I'm definitely excited about it. It was on the roadmap for next year. I'm excited that Kevin pushed it ahead in the timeline. So yeah, can't wait for it to come out this month.
Awesome. Just, yeah, massive things coming out. Like I said, it's October. This is the month, all the stuff, it's all coming out. Everything's, all the dreams being realized, basically, where we, from the community side, can do the playing around, the touching, the feeling, the transactions. You know, it's all here and it's happening. So congratulations, we've made it. I think that's pretty much all the main stuff we had to cover across. Once again, thanks everybody for jumping on. We appreciate you taking the time every week to hear what's going on and get the update from the community. We just keep your eyes peeled on some stuff. Community-wise, we have some things coming out for you to do and get involved. And obviously, of course, there'll be incentivized things coming out as well. So I'm very excited for some of the stuff we've got coming up in the next 10 days. But that's enough from me. I'll wrap it down there. Anything from you, Sam or Red, before we close it out?
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll go first. So I think it's important to share with the community that whatever we are doing in the background, it's absolutely and 100% for the community. All those partnerships, all those campaigns, all those blogs, everything's for you guys. So if there's anything that you guys see that you guys want to suggest, you guys want to see implemented, just reach out to any of the mods or any of the team members. And I think I'll say it again. I said it in the previous AMA. You guys are the most important thing of this project. So yeah, that's from me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And do note that in both the Discord, there's a how to claim, and then there's a filter in Telegram where we're trying to put together the information from the most common questions, something like, or even issues that some people have had, like during the claim process on the blog, you get to step 7. Absolutely make sure that you're putting in your XWallet address and not any other MetaMask or any other wallet address in there. That'll make that step a whole lot easier, or you end up in a ticket. You can also claim from multiple contribution wallets into one XWallet. And again, as they were saying, private, public referrals, those will be in stages, so you'll have to come back in. And when you do claim, it is for the total amount, and the options should be available, or at least the announcement of the options that you'll have will be available, mid to end month. And for those who earned a commemorative NFT coin, the coin NFT, those will be added in a future release. No time frame has been announced yet. And of course, we got the L1X app rolling out on the 15th. The staking nodes, experts, all those options. We'll have more information towards the end of the month.
Awesome. Let's wrap that up there. But once again, thanks everybody for jumping on. As Sam and Red said, you guys are the lifeblood of the community and of the project itself. So we appreciate you, and we will see you all on the next one. Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.